watch what your mentor is doing or does. You observe how they make decisions. You observe how they maneuver situations. That is when you're actually studying and learning. And then you take books, not motivational books. Not, oh, I started with 1,000 naira, now I have 10 billion. It's not true. It's a lie. He will never tell you the shrewd things he did in order to get the money. I get what I'm saying? He will never tell you, he will never let you know that somewhere along the line, there's a politician or a banker who is his friend, that he went and they agreed on something and manipulated documents in order for them to get the contract or get whatever he wanted to get. He will never tell you that or along the line, he may have killed somebody. Along the line, he may have implicated somebody in order to create wealth. They will never tell you that. I started with 1,000 and suddenly I'm now a billionaire. You, Onyo Nuku, who wants to be a fool, you jump into it. That is, because of time, that's point number, is it 2, 3, 4, whatever point it is. As soon as you're done acquiring wisdom and knowledge, the next thing will be to transfer it to understanding. That is when you now leave your environment, your comfort zone, and move out. The difference between Esau and Jacob is that Esau jumped out into the world when he wasn't prepared. I don't know if you're getting it. Esau stood right away. He picked up his arrow and all his stuff. Oh, I have this great idea. I want to go into recycling. Once I go out of the street and start collecting plastics, I'll look for who will buy it. Then I'll start applying for a grant, and then I'm going to win an award. I'll become famous. Another person will come and say, oh, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start telling people how to make their hair and then how to produce blah, blah, blah. You cook up things, what do? You spend your time on YouTube, watch other people's stories, then you come up and frame them and make up your own. That's why some people are in the hospital and some have died, because you went on the social media, listen to some story that tell you mix salt and palm oil. And then you cure this. You go and replicate the same thing. So you want followership. You want to build your followership, thinking that once you have 10,000 followers or 1 million followers, YouTube will pay you. 5 years down the line, you don't have up to 250 followers. You get frustrated because you're not doing the right thing. That is the spirit of Esau. The spirit of Esau pushes you to go out there and jump in. But the spirit of Jacob keeps you on the ground. You have to be mentored. You have to have focus and direction. You have to watch your mentors or mentors, see how they go through challenges and how they overcome them. They are your book or books that you need to read. And then you read meaningful books, study meaningful books. When you're ready, you know. When you're ready, you know. It's just like a student in medical school. They can't wait to jump out and go and operate on people. They are death warrant. They're just, when you allow them to go to the theater, they will kill as many people as possible. You remember that clearly? I said, I could have killed a lot of people. Is that what you say? Yeah. That's just what they do. They go. Why do they, when they move them from school, they place them, is it housemanship? They'll put them with and control their movement because it's time for them to observe and be mentored. And then once you're ready, nobody will tell you. Your application of things, your mentor will be the one telling you, okay, go and do this, go and handle this. Some of you will say, no, let me do it as I fall. If I fall, great. When I wake up, great. I recalled my wife. I hope she won't hear this. Sometime in her vibrant years of growing with ideas, she came to say, I want to partner with somebody. This girl, she's so good, she's into fashion. I said, don't. She said, no, you don't understand. She's great. I said, being great is in your own eyes. She doesn't have the experience. I said, no. This is many years back. I said, okay, how much do you want? He said, well, the project they want to implement will cost about 2 million naira, but they want to start with 200, and she want to bring in 200,000 naira. This 200,000 naira then is like 2 million now. There are 200,000 naira, and they will do it. I said, don't do it. She said, I said, okay. I gave her a check of 280,000 naira. Go on and do it. Not long, she came back. How far? Far is very far. The money gone, nothing happened. I sat out. I said, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Can you imagine that I've once lost 300 million naira in business? She was like, what? I said, yes, 300 million naira in business. She said, are you joking? I said, I'll tell you all the stories, and I'll ask you to go ask 2 persons in Benue State, 1 person in Plateau, and 1 in Lagos. They'll confirm. Say, sit down. Sit down, start from the beginning. Say, so, do you know what she said? So that means you worth so much and you've been hiding it. I said, no, I don't worth so much. If you have wealth, you don't let people know. Anybody that is showing off their money, cars, wearing bling bling, trying to show off, they have no wealth. What they have is money. And money have wings. Money flies. That's why somewhere it is written in the Christian book, it said that we will take from those who have not and give to those who have. In the book of Matthew. So because there is no time, I could have moved to phase 2 of the story, but other people need to come and speak. So let's draw conclusion here. That the first thing you're supposed to do is to sit down and acquire what? Knowledge. Knowledge acquisition. How do you acquire knowledge? Number 1, how do you acquire knowledge? Get yourself a mentor or mentors. And your mentors, you don't get them through social media. You don't get them through the internet. You get your mentor, you have to be mentored by people who you can see and who you can be close with. A wise person will even live where they live. If my mentor, I'll give you an example. My mentor, Janice Macmillan, lived in Newcastle. I moved to Newcastle, lived with her for years. Right? Then, again, I moved and stayed around Nigel Coates for many years. So for every area of my field, whether it's property, whether it's university administration, are people that I stayed with, that mentored me directly. And you sit with them, you observe them, you watch what they do. You grow as they grow, and they watch you and guide you. That is mentorship. So we have been brainwashed that we don't understand what mentorship is. Everybody is your mentor. Anybody that you think is good. Somebody walked up to me and said, Prof. I said, no, Ike. Because one thing that kills a man is the pride of title and the pride of position. Do you know who I am? You are nothing. You're just dust. So that's one of the things I would have mentioned. You must come down. Don't be so prideful. You're nothing. Whatever you are now, somebody I've been before. So for you get yourself a mentor, but you must humble yourself to stay under your mentor to learn. Don't feel you've arrived. You haven't arrived. Somebody came up to me and we were interacting. And he said, I want to be. I said, no, don't be like me. You don't know what I've been through. He said, oh, at 38, 37, 38, 39, you were a professor. So what? There are people who became professors at 20-something years. Go and check world history. So there's nothing new about it. You've been this, you've been that. Someone else has been long before you. It's nothing new. And you want to be like me? Can I take you through what I've been through? If you want to be like me, that means you must lose your child. Your beloved daughter must exit at the age of 22 years. A mathematics student in England, and just passed on. Nothing. You say, God forbid. I say, no, God will not forbid though. You want to be like me? That is one of the things you have to experience. Don't want to be like any other person. But learn what those people have learned through so that you can shape yourself and become who you want to be. So you have to be who you want to be. Don't be who someone else wants you to be. It's only through mentorship and through humility. And then when you're prepared, the next will now be to apply the knowledge you've acquired, but time wouldn't permit us. So I want to thank the organizers of this event, and I want to wish you guys well as you grow in your journey. I hope that by you identifying a mentor or mentors and be loyal to your mentors and learn all you can learn from them anyway, don't learn the evil ones from them. Have the discerning spirit to know what is bad. Don't do what they do that is bad, but do what they do that is smart so that you'll be successful. I wish that in the next year or subsequent years when this event will happen, you who is here today will be the one telling people the story of your success in business as you grow from small idea to big ideas in your big bank account. Thank you very much.